Yeah, what can I do for you?
Okay, picture a cell phone and an email machine all in one thing. There is a free wireless internet signal all across North America, and nobody has figured out how to use it. It's like the Force. Sorry, have you seen Star Wars?
No.
I took the details and the timeline and basically the plot from the book, and then I sort of mapped it onto my adolescent experience from around that same era. I mean, I was much younger, but there were things that I remembered that I really loved, especially about the end of the 90s. Like things like the video games and just things that I would see like older guys doing. And I had a I really loved that period of time a lot, and so it was sort of a combination of really loving the characters and being able to do something in an era that I felt like I understood. And so my research was mostly around like how these phones worked, what the people were really like things like that, and then combined with just what I remembered from being a kid at that time.
That guy is sketchy. I don't think he's sketchy. The guy's a shark.
I know how to market it, and I know who we can sell it to. But I want 50% of the company, and I've got to be CEO.
I don't know who you think you are, but deal. Are you joking?
I knew that I wanted Jay to play Mike because he has a kind of, a lot of people don't know this about Jay, but he's quite like well read and has like a deep knowledge of not only history but like nerdy ephemera. He is like really he knows a lot about video games. He knows a lot about movies. He kind of has a very Mike style personality, in that he's just extremely proficient, and I'd never seen him get to play a role like that. And so I think it came from knowing him in real life and knowing that he wasn't actually the way that people thought of him, as kind of like a goofy jester or goofy clown. It's sort of what he plays in a lot of films, and extremely well. I mean, he's world famous because of it. But that's how he and I got excited about him playing that role. And then Glenn, I had never met before, but I was desperately looking for somebody who could play this kind of rage and this kind of like intimidating anger, but not come off as a jerk. And Glenn has a real gift for that. Like he's able to get frustrated and be mad and be like he can't believe how stupid somebody is on camera, but you don't hate him. He doesn't come off as catty, or I mean, in the movie, I think my character calls him sassy, and I think that there's something very charismatic about the way that he gets mad and frustrated at people. I don't know anybody else who can do that. And I don't think anybody else in the world would have been better at playing that role. You talked about the camera work and how it's like kind of like a documentary and you're zooming in on things. That is my way of signaling to the audience that the camera operators think something is funny, or that they can't believe what's happening. And so it's why we use that camera technique, which can be kind of distancing in a way, because it makes you feel like you're very aware of the process of the filmmaking. But I think it also like allows you another level of viewing it, which is that you get to view it from the point of view of the camera operator, who has got an immediate interest in the things as they happen, which for me anyway, it really helps me when I'm watching something, because it allows me to kind of, it makes me feel like I'm watching the actions from the corner of the room and nobody can see me.
I'm doing it all. You guys have no idea how to run a company.
What's happening, man? I created this entire market.
You said they were the best engineers in the world.
I said they're the best engineers in Canada.